Neil, may I learn? I am learning your life. Huh? But it's not on the screen. And we're live. Yes, we're live. Welcome, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Welcome, Esther. Welcome, Shellyan. Okay. Welcome, Stream Elements. Welcome, Judah. Welcome, a new Jamaica. I'm alright. As you know how I do this, always read my script. Um, and the topic for this evening is mourning the life that could have been. In order to embrace the unexpected in life, we need to mourn the life that could have been. Perhaps a dream didn't come true. Perhaps someone you love died. Perhaps you were in an accident, deceived and manipulated by someone you trusted, or got your heart broken. Whatever the cost, the life you hope and expected to live is now gone. All that is left is the unexpected life. Grieving is just one part of the healing process. The five stages of grieving are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. It's very neat and tidy process, isn't it? The reality, of course, is that life is messy, and we are intimately aware of that when we are grieving. The process of grieving the life that could have been doesn't end. It diminishes over time and requires less emotion and psychological energy. But the smallest reminder of what you have lost can put you right back there again. When we suffer trauma or loss, we are stunned and can become numb. After the initial shock wears off, we can experience stress, disorientation, anger, anxiety, and depression. We can also fall into self blame. We all adopt various coping mechanisms, some healthy and others unhealthy. We may think and say things like, I just want to move on, or I am ready to put this whole thing behind me. But you can't just move on, you have to deal with it. Physical wounds get worse and can become life threatening if you ignore them. Emotional wounds respond in exactly the same way. So, do psychology, physiology, and spiritual wounds. If you don't need to attend your wounds, um, it will begin to fester, causing discomfort at first, then pain, and will ultimately lead to the distortion of your personality. And when you can't just put the whole thing behind you, it's part of who you are now. You will absorb into your life and process it either a healthy or an unhealthy way. You may be able to control your emotions for times, but grief affects the whole person physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. Don't ignore the fact that you have been hurt. You may have been hurt by someone else. You may have hurt yourself. Whatever the case may be, acknowledge the pain and suffering that has been caused. You may not want to appear vulnerable and weak. We should never want to appear to be anything other than what we are. When we are able to make decisions based on how we want to appear to be, we make bad decisions. We, when horrible things happen to us, we want to believe that there is a proper way to deal with the experience, to process, to heal from it. Maybe there is, and maybe there isn't. One thing is for sure, and that is it is messy. Mourn the life that could have been if your dream had come true, if your baby hadn't died, if you had not been betrayed, if your spouse had not divorced you, if you hadn't made such a devastating mistake, if you hadn't gotten sick. Mourn the life. It is for discovering an exquisite possibility that still lays ahead. Thank you, everyone. And as I say, welcome, 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 welcome again. Um, Babette, welcome, welcome, Andrea, welcome. All right. So the topic say parents check on your children, and this is based off a story that I got from one of my subscriber. I don't know if Judah is able to probably and this was from Juba Ends. This was the work of Juba, and big up to Juba, and bless up yourself every time. You're doing a good work, and trust me, your blessing is yet to come. Anyway, this lady was saying that the mother of two kids, I think, is in America, and she was sending money for the kids. And what happened? Each, as a matter of fact, the kids were staying with their aunt, which is a sister of the mother. And I'm gonna play a part of it so that you could hear it, and then we're gonna stop, and then we're gonna discuss. Why we could get little meat and your opinion them have so much? You could share that with me and my brother too. Why your daughter if you have so much meat and and when make auntie share the meat in at the bottom of the plate and cover it up with rice. You know what the woman do? Eat up and give the little bit there ass and dash up the little bit them out of the house. She have her said. Alright. It is said that the sister always send money to the other sister for her two kids. So that I think maybe be comfortable. But this other sister, which is the aunt of the two kids, she always cook, and she would normally put the meat at the bottom of the food or use the rice to cover it. We can listen this again. Cellar. And she have two also kids under the cellar. She take out her two sister, picnic them, and zip them up in the suitcase and leave. Okay, can you imagine now? Because the kids were disgruntled about the fact that they didn't get any meat, and the other the aunt sisters, they did her two kids get meat to eat, and the sister that was sending money for her kids didn't get any, and because they were disgruntled about it, what she did, she put them in two suitcases and put them under the cellar to sleep. Okay, I want to mix up that part. I don't want to. This woman left her pitney, our two children, with our blood sister and Ghana foreign Ghana America gone work. As she turned her back, this woman turned upon her pitney. This woman manipulated her sister pitney them, telling her sister pitney them, say her sister. Mother evil Teresa. Not a good mother, and her sister worthless and good for nothing. Because
because our sister not sending no money for your children them when it was not so. That woman send money to Western Union come to our sister to take care of the business them as payment. She send money for booklet, school fee and all of them something there. Sometimes the sister even manipulate these children to farm sick for the woman send extra come give her. The struggle is real. See some family member them wicked like a death. Alright. When the
Relationship
woman send
time, nothing can
borrow
hide
for
no
her
more.
baby
True,
them, you know her sister
true.
take the clothes them
Find
and give to
yourself a hot
her
girl. Yeah.
children because both of them have children
Boy,
of the same age group and fear
XXX20
the
fun.
trash
Find
and the
yourself a hot girl
the
here.
school all of the bag them and shoes and something them will come from foreign. I fear pitney them wear it. And you see her sister pitney them, then go back to school tear up. The little boy have one khaki suit but look like a squeeze me seed and leg on me ankle. You understand?
Are you hearing me, my people? Are you hearing?
Uniform, all and wash out. The little girl here look like she don't have no mother. The little boy even a got barber. You understand? Till here look very disgraceful.
Good Judah.
She have one ag pen, which part she wake up the little girl every morning for a clean ag pen, and the little boy have a coat. Sometimes when you see the little boy a go to school, just like how the goat road go through the mud and the night dew and whisk round the little boy.
Is not every family you must live with your kids. Some of them are so wicked. Yeah, man. True. All right. Thank you for that, New Jamaica.
Mark in a little boy khaki and he have to get up and go to school. And he have to go to school with it. I mean, everything these two children do, they get beaten from the auntie. When the auntie sit down on the table, at night time, I sit down at the table at night time I eat with them. The auntie tell them so they don't have nothing to eat because the mother don't send money come out how much them poor. Yeah? And give them bun oil and rice to eat. And there was this day which part you may not tell her see something. You see, when at the dark I go come in at the light. There was this day when time the auntie cooked dinner and then sit down and eat. And then the little girl look and see her cousin dig up in the plate in a fear of plate. And when you look, you see the meat that come up in the rice. So all this time, this wicked woman, I get money from her sister.
Almighty God.
Chicken back, you know, chicken. And she share the meat first and use the rice to cover up the meat and give her man, give her pitney them and fear herself and tell her family to shut up and act like they don't have no meat. So on that fateful day, the devil exposed the wicked. Because of Satan them a work with me. Can't say God expose her the devil. Because Satan turn around and expose her after Satan use her. And then when time you look, the little girl looking at the plate and she say, her little cousin have so much meat. She said to her auntie, say, auntie, oh you say mommy, no saying no money come. Why we couldn't get out to get little meat and your pity them have so much? You couldn't share that with me and my brother too. Why your daughter if you have so much meat and for me food not have no meat? And what make auntie share the meat in the bottom of the plate and cover it up with rice. You know what the woman do? Get up and get a little bit near awesome and dash up the little bit them out of the house. She have one cellar and she have two also cases.
Okay, we're gonna stop that for a while, just for a little discussion. Teresa said, if you don't treat other people kind, if you don't treat other people kid good, your kid will not strive. Oh yes, oh yes. This is a serious thing, and it's very heartbreaking. And you know the reason why I feel so passionate about this and want to talk about this, because as I said, I was here, my kids was back in Jamaica, but they really and truly have a good father. And I remember I used to work so hard. You know, even the other day I was telling them, oh, no, never know how hard me work. And before, that was before I even have papers. Me remember me one time you go on bar, never met my sister, my mother, none of them don't know. Cause them know some me I go school and when me leave school, me carry my clothes. And me go and me work into one bar, $50 a night. And it wasn't like the $50 a night, it was the tip. It was the tip that I used to make. And I remember how some me draw a bucket up there per man already. You understand me? Because me just feel like, no, not because you see me around this counter, you're gonna disrespect me. And for us to come here and work so hard and have our kids back home, that's why me talk. I'm gonna say it again. When you're here, please just do what you have to do and get your kids here. You don't have to go back home if you're not straight because going back home not gonna really help you. Because you're gonna go back home to the same thing where you run away from. You will come here for better and you come here for help yourself and your children them. And if this mother wasn't trying to help her kids, trust me, she wouldn't be sending back money for her kids. And the wicked aunt, it could be my kids. It could be my kids. It could be any of us kids. I may tell you, I feel it in my heart. I remember when I came here, I worked so hard. And when I say I work hard, I work hard. May I tell my kids them the other day, me say, I don't know how much, how much shit, piss, some work when me do you, me come here come work out on road. You understand me? Just to make sure so my kids them survive. And me tell my story last time I tell about it. Men them when me meet, we couldn't give me everything. Every and anything. I'ma refuse it. Because it wasn't about what they could give. Me just never, I could never get comfortable without my kids being here. There were times when me cry and tell my husband, me say, listen, may I go back home, me no business, may I go back home to my kids. And them time my kids them in the system and me I say, I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out. And then when them come, me feel like go back home, me go back home. You understand? Make them come live the American dream. I may tell you, if you have one sister like that, if I have a sister like that, trust me, you imagine me I work so hard and me I send my money to you to make sure your niece, my children them, eat and drink and be merry. And you're gonna do something like that. You're gonna do something like that. You feed your kids meat and you feed my kids oil and onion and maybe garlic. Man, sister, I don't know me that make you trust me. Here we go again.
She take out her two sister picnic them and zip them up in the suitcase and leave them under there as punishment and said little girl and little wife sleep under the dark cellar tonight and don't come in our house just because the little girl saw that them a eat meat and for them mother send money come and she and her brother not eating no meat. And the little girl, she have so much sense. The still of the night, she run go knock on people's door and wake up this woman in the neighborhood and tell the woman what happened. And the woman taking the two little pitty them and have them in the house and call her foreign and tell the mother what happened. And I saw the mother come down from America, come and tend to her two pitty them. You see, if you don't go foreign, or you can take on pitty them for a family member, please make that be your first priority. You say if you not work illegal, hurry up and work the money and come back. If everyone can shop a roadside or go downtown, go hustle too.
Man.
But no left for no penny too long in a family member's hand. Because you see money turn people in a serpent snake. You understand? Money change people. Money change our family member and turn them against them one another. What if that woman never did call over foreign and tell the woman what going with her people? What will happen? And me ask myself, what explanation does that wicked woman have to give her sister?
Alison, welcome. Yes, Teresa. That's how you teach your kids them sense.
I was sorry, I broke her back and send back money come to Jamaica for her picnic. she nearly dropped down dead. Not just family member with them wicked. And you see if you don't see that video here, please, it's not to break anybody's heart. Pick up your phone, call him, pick them back at Jamaica, and ask them if they're alright. Tell them to move out of the presence of auntie, uncle, granny, or whosoever you left them with, and tell them, talk to me, tell me what's going on with you. You're alright? You keep no secret from me, question. Because it's when you left, you pity them with family member and turn your back in front of you.
You know, my queens, these are serious issues. And these are issues that we here from foreign countries must not take lightly. We must not take it lightly unless you don't love your children. We cannot take this thing lightly. And this is like an eye-opener to the ladies them here, our men here that have their kids here and they're sending back money and they think that their children are really getting the benefits of it. No, majority of them not. They're being ill-treated, right? You imagine this lady work her money and she send that our kids can eat and drink. Eh? Your own sister, your own flesh and blood. And because the kids them were so disgruntled about the fact that they didn't get meat and your kids get meat, and I know your mother provide, right? But at least your kids are getting benefit. Welcome, Asmara. I know you and your kids are getting benefit. Hey, my talk all the while, all the time, all the while. I remember being here, and I tell people, I don't talk half of my story now, and half of my story I've never been told, and this really break my heart. And when I say break my heart, it break my heart to one point where, it bring tears, everything, and me always are missing, and my kids being back home, and me being here. I remember every back to school when I used to send back to school because my kid's father married and have 2 other kids. And believe me, ask my kids, ask them. Jesus Christ. I treat the other 2 kids like mine. I'm sending back to school. I make sure all of them going back to school, the whole 4 of them. And I remember it was the year before my kids come here when I bought 4. As a matter of fact, I didn't buy it. I sent the money to somebody. When I realize and find out that, my money start get mixed up in a way, and, my kids them get what they want, but if they say they want name brand, and I send the money for name brand, and then we say the shoes cost such and such a money, then father and take them, he might carry them go buy the shoes, but guess more, he taught them down to take something cheaper. So what I did, I have this lady, and sometimes, them reach home late, and them something they used to worry me. So I have this lady, who I ask her, me send money go give her, and me now make she out of money. And me say, listen, cook and make the 4 kids them get to eat. God be me witness, Almighty God. You're now gonna make me suffer. Father God, may I go get up every day and thank you for the blessing where you bestowed upon my life. Because guess what? God see I know that I do more good than evil in this life. I don't know what is evil. And I remember before my kids them come here, that back to school, when I sent the money to this lady and I said to her, I said, buy 4 bags, buy 4 pair of shoes. Welcome, Iris. Welcome. And I said, buy 4 bags, buy 4 pair of shoes, and me did already send them uniform money before that. Almighty God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But this really hurt me. And when I say it hurt me, it hurt me. As I was saying that here I send that money to the lady and ask her to buy 4 bags and 4 pair of shoes. Remember, 2 of the kids are mine, 2 are mine. A lot of people don't do that. I make sure all of them eat. I make sure all of them um, go to school. And that year, you know what the mother did, which is a wife of their father. After I did that, she went and she buy books and she buy hardcover books and she buy it only for her 2 kids. And when my kids call me and say, "Mommy, um, I'm not gonna call her name. I'm just gonna say, Judah buy books for her kids and we don't have any book." I said, "Don't worry." And I called the lady and I said to her, I sent the money and I said to her, go and buy a box of books for the kids them, for my kids. And honestly, these things are very hurtful. And when I say it's hurtful, and I'm gonna say again, mothers and fathers, if you are here and you leave your kids in a foreign country, my kids, they go through things with their dad wife, but guess me what? The father always stand up for them. And I know what I'm talking about, and that's why I am talking like this. And this break my heart. And wicked auntie, anywhere you at, no mercy for you, no blessing for you. Your life should be cursed. Only right for know say your innocent kids get caught up in this. And good sister, let me tell you this. If you go and you've been there and you're taking care of your kids, God bless you. If you decide your mind and you never have the papers and you say, all right, me go back home and you go back home, God bless you. And when you go back home, if your kids hungry, consider if your kids hungry. And if you feed your kids, feed for your kids too. You don't have to give her nothing. You don't have to give her anything because you owe her nothing. A lot of people who don't understand as a mother you feel the pain in your belly if you carry your kids them come here, and when you have that love for your kids and for see your kids go through things or hear of them things, that trust me, it can, yo, almighty God, it is hurtful, it is painful. I'm not gonna say anything good for you, my lady, and I don't have anything good to say to you because you're a wicked mother. You can't just love your own. You can't love your own and not love other people's kids. You have to love everybody kids. Me, I love everybody kids. You say once I see that you don't have no manners, welcome Shanna. Once Mr. say you don't have no manners, me finish with you. Me no care. Me will vex with you for your children. Me, you see here. Anywhere I turn, kids always text it on me. I said, it gotta be something. Girl, you're wicked, and you're wicked to your own niece and nephew. Imagine because the kids are so disgruntled about the fact that you give your children meat. You give your children meat. My mommy send the money, and you give your children meat, and you don't give us none. And we talk about it. You put we under the cellar and lock we up in a 2 suitcase. Eh? And say if we sleep out there till the next morning. Almighty God. Nothing but curse by your life, girl. Nothing but curse by your life. And if me didn't know you, I know your name personally, trust me. Me honestly go call you out. Andrea said that auntie better pay hard for oh yeah. Yeah. She need for prayer. She need for prayer and beg God for forgive her. And beg the sister to forgive her, because if that sister was here and trying to make a life and make some out of her life, and I help you because me not thinking just sitting and say, hey, cook for me two kids. You is a beneficiary too. Your kids a benefit. And for what happen. And you, that's the way you treat our kids. Anyway, let's go again.
You're facing. You did Mr. Dog. Let's see back on your back. You're dog.
Almighty.
Them, then treat them like nobody. Yeah? So therefore, please, if you look out for me, don't send for no man down here.
Same way.
Send for the business them, yeah?
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, man, this sister, man, they should have catch her and lock her up and throw away the key. Catch her, lock her up and throw away the key. These kids are not responsible for themselves. You responsible for them. And you're gonna treat them like a real outcast. Like common criminal, like animal. And not even animal no get treat them way there. You know, so how people cherish the animal nowadays. Everybody all who never like dog start get to love dog. Eh? And I treat them with love and respect. And you treat your sister children them like a crap. Like no one. You understand? I'm telling you. We live in a one world, man. We not understand where we get our heart from, where we get our soul from. We don't have no love, we don't have no care. And we are all about what we can get. And when you cannot get it, you're mad. Jesus. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next topic. Um and if you notice, my next topic said when I'm retired. And this is another clip that came from that same subscriber, which is one of my queen. And it says this article has caused many to reflect on their own life. The author is a retired writer who would describe her emotions as she prepared to move into a nursing home. Bless up yourself to this writer. I didn't get the name. I didn't get your name, so but should in case and you should go on the internet and you hear this, I'm gonna say pick up yourself and welcome Nikisha, welcome, and big up. Well, me being in the nursing field, I kind of have some experience of these things, and what this lady is saying in this article, trust me, it is true. And it can be very depressing and aggravating and miserable, because when you come up in a life and you work all the years of your life, and then you see your life start go down south, especially when you accomplish so much, you achieve so much, and the life that you used to, you have to go and adjust in a nursing home. It could be very devastating for some people, while some people will say, all right, I have no choice, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna adjust myself to the situation or the circumstances. But he said, I am going to a nursing home, I have to. When you're no longer able to take care of yourself, your children are busy at work and have to take care of their own children, and no one has the time to take care of you, this seems to be the only way out. Trust me, I'm been around. I've been here, and most of the times I'm in nursing homes, and I work in big nursing homes, and sometimes when even the family come to visit their family there, whether son, daughter, grandchildren, you can see the horror on them sometimes. Sometimes you can see the pain because it's not like, yeah, I want to put my mother or my father or my grandmother in a nursing home. But because of his situation and them have their own life, which is true. You understand me? Sometimes I don't really have no time. Sometimes they hardly even have the time to come visit their own family in the nursing home. And this can take a toll on the family and, the same person that is going in the nursing home. The nursing home is in good condition with clean single rooms equipped with simple and practical electrical appliances. All kind of entertainment facilities are available on site. Ah, yes. The food is fairly delicious. The service also is good. The environment is manicured and very beautiful, although the price is not cheap. Yes, I work in a beautiful nursing home, and I'm telling you, it is one of the sweetest, cleanest thing I've ever seen. And my experience there, because they're like upscale people and mostly white people, and the way they have their settings. I mean, they have their own bathroom. They could put in their TV if they want to watch TV. The settings is really good, and the food, and they get 3 square meals a day, and I mean good food to eat too. And sometimes in the night, if they want a snack, they could get a snack. It depends on the patient and the residents and how late they might be up, and if they want something and request something. So we have to be there and ready to do every and anything. We have to be equipped. And may I tell you, they have like activities and all of that. They play music, they have fun, they keep party. Sometimes they have their family come in, they have dinner, occasionally they have these things, and it is beautiful. And as this she said, the price is not cheap. My pension is barely able to support this, but I have my own house. If I sell it, the money is not a problem. I can spend it on retirement. The rest will be left as an inheritance for my son. Yeah, we see that, and we know that, and we all been through that. He understand very well and said to me, "Your money and your property should be enjoyed by you. Don't worry about us." Now I have to consider preparing to go to nursing home. I look around my house filled with suitcases, boxes, bags, cabinets, drawers containing all kind of necessities and excesses, whereas Wismical purchase heart collection all sort of clothing, expensive bedding, exclusive silver cutlery, and gold accentuated dining set. And when you think say you have to give up all of that, but guess me what? It is health before wealth. Right? You have to think about your health. And that's why may I tell my kids them, I say, listen to me. You see, when me dead, God forbid, me no want anybody come talk about no funeral and no this and no that and whatever, whatever. And then me have too little dollar now, and then none of go use if he got big night, big burial and all these things. Burn me. Take your money and go live on a life. You understand me? So you see, I like to collect. I have collected a lot of stamps and many small collections of pendant, of emeralds, walnut amber, and 2 yellow crocus. I am especially fond of books. The bookshelves on my walls are full of books that were hardly read. There are also dozens of bottles of good foreign wine. Just come on, man, you just imagine, There there are full sets of old soul appliances, various cooking utensils, pots, pans, a treasure trove of spices, various seasoning, and loads of food staples like rice, pasta, frozen fish, and meat, etc. No, me no want none of that. Me no want any of that. Alright? In fact, the kitchen and the pantry are full to the brim, as if I have a dormitory of children to feed. Then there are family memorabilia, dozens of videos, cassettes, obsolete tapes, reels, and over 100 photos album of great aunts, great uncles, great grandparents, parents, uncle, aunts, cousin, nephew, nieces, and friends scattered around the world. Many of them has long departed this earth, and many are still in their twilight years, waiting for God to call them home. My people, I'm just saying, I remember when I was moving the other day, I didn't realize that I have so many things. Welcome, Albert. Welcome. I didn't realize that I have so many things until when I started packing up to move. The first thing I had was to give away was a sofa. And when I say a nice, lovely sofa, I say, me, I ain't gonna do these things again. I am not going, the one, welcome. Yeah, I said, I am not going to do these things again because, you just want your things to live ordinary and comfortable. Buy the things that we want and not what we think we need, or buy the things we need and not what we want. Right? It doesn't make any sense because you see, she live her life like this, always in the twilight, big expensive things, and then comes sickness, and you have to give it up. It's like leaving home, going home. You understand me? And then you're worried about all these things, and you talk about all these things you have, and sometimes you come here and you see people say them have yard sale and all of these things, and they have a variety of things, collectibles you'd have never believe, the most expensive things, and them sell it for dollar, $2, $5, and you because you like it and used to that, and you see you buy it and you carry and you just have it a stack a go up, and then later on down the line you have problem if you have to move. You better you have your own house and you furnish your house like that, and then you know have to think so you have to go move again, and then you feel aware because you have to be packing up and all of these things, and you can't carry all of these things in the home. That's the bad thing about it. You cannot take all of these things in the house, in the home. All right. She said, I look at this huge collection of things and I am deeply worried and sad in the equal measure. The nursing home has only one room with a cabinet, a table, a bed, a sofa, a refrigerator, a washing machine, a TV, an induction cooker, and a microwave oven. All the things I really need. There is no place to store the wealth of weenies that I have accumulated throughout my life. At this moment, I suddenly feel that my so called wealth is superfluous and it doesn't belong to me. I just take a look at it, play with it, use it. It actually belongs to no one. The wealth I claim as my own was only passing by. No, it's no longer mine, and this item will pass on to someone else and to somewhere else until they wear out or destroyed. When boy, may I tell you the truth, when you're in America, you see, when you're in America, the thing is, when you go out there, you see so much lovely things, as if you want everything that you see, because everything catch your eyes, right? And this is how we get wind up with so many things and don't know what to do with them. And then the hardest part of it is when you have to move from one place to another place, and you have to be giving away, or because you can't even say you're gonna sell it because you don't have enough time to sell. You don't have enough time to sell. Anne Marie, welcome, 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 my dear. So I kind of understand where she's coming from to where she's at. When you find yourself in this position, yeah, you have it, you used to have it, and you live the luxurious life, and then you have to go give it up because you're going downgrade right now. you know uh, that's why you have to help people in life so that at the end you don't feel empty. True, New Jamaica. True, so true, I'm telling you. Yeah, man. I may tell you, so sometimes, I mean, I get stuff and all of that, and it's just so funny because I used to send like 3 barrels when I was in New York. 3 barrels every 3 months. We couldn't send 3 barrels because we couldn't get the stuff them pack and send home. Since me um come and live in Florida, me kind of downgrade to this 3 barrel amount and all of this thing. It take me a while to send 1 barrel. The other day go get the kids' father with for the kids them can have something for their holiday probably about a month back. So, me tell you, easy if you really get all these stuff. You see everything and you want everything. I mean kinda understand because me go through that too. I remember when I came here and I went to Jamaica Avenue. It's like everything me see me want. Every piece of clothes me see me want. Me go Manhattan, every handbag me see me want. Every cologne me see me want. Me want the nicest sheet set. Me want the nicest comforter. I mean like me curtain them matching and all these things. And it's sometimes when you look back at it and say you have to leave these things behind because you have moved from one place to another, from one house to another. It's like a waste. Sometimes you just feel like, just put the money aside and save where you can save and, help somebody. Help somebody in need and kind of cut out some of these things because at the end of the day, trust me, no matter where we're going or how we're going, we cannot take it with us. So it better just get somebody make they enjoy themselves and be comfortable with whatever. Life and nothing we alone. Anyway, even the house I labored, sweat, and saved to build will not remember me. The next owner will have no idea who I am or what it meant to me. I will be no more than a shadow in the garden as they eat from the apple tree I planted and enjoy the luminous flowers I planted in my garden of serenity. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Your mind. Because guess more? You go think to yourself, yes, I labor. I build this. I accomplish all these things. And at the end of the day, somebody is gonna be a beneficiary. And probably you one of the type of person where easily let go. Cause some people, they don't want to let go of nothing what they have in their life. But you have to realize and understand, say, these things don't last forever. The only thing lasts forever is salvation. Sometimes we have to just give it up, give it away, set ourselves free, make somebody enjoy some of it too. You know, make somebody live life. Before say if you don't want to do that, then no go over the edge and do all these shopping and go for all these things and that. Sometimes you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised to see majority of the things that we accomplish are the things that we work so hard and say we're gonna buy because we like it, we want it. Sometimes we end up not even use it. Sometimes we have it thrown on for years. And that happened to me. You understand? I have an aunt in New York, and I'm telling you, she did have one whole room. She did have a whole room. Let me tell you, when you go in there, you can go in there shopping. It's like every time she go out and say something, she feel like she have to get it. And she wasn't using them. She just shop and control. I mean, one room, nice size room. And she just have them, throw them in there. And I remember when I was going home that time, and she packed up 3 barrels for my sister from that room. And it seemed like nothing was out of it. We don't need all of this thing. We don't need all of this thing. We only do these things because we're in America and we get so carried away by the system and the fact that, you're there Jamaica, I'm like, okay, me left out of that life, I'm coming at this life and things is easier and better and cheaper in this life. So guess me what? Me go try my best to see as much as me can have and be comfortable and happy with. But as me say, no matter what you have in your life, no matter how much you accomplish, and you still have that empty space to be filled, you won't be at peace. You will never be happy. You will never be happy. And you know what give me great joy and contentment? Because me find a different way of doing things. It's giving back, helping people. The time you go take all of that money and say, Ishwi and welcome, welcome, my friend. The time I go take all of that money and say, okay, me go buy this and me go buy that and me go do this and me go do that. Me put it together. Me save it and give somebody for do something for themselves. Or help some kids. You know, necessary. I'm telling you, I've been down that road. And when I see the amount of things that I have was to give away or throw away, where if me did there Jamaica, it'd mean a lot to me. It would mean so much to me. And then we have to just throw it out like that. Right here in this America. You can't go on the street. You want one television, you can't go on the street, go pick up one television. You can't go on the street, you can't go pick up one washing machine. You can't go on the street and pick up so many things. One chest of drawer, one, nice things. One sofa. Some of them good, some of them not good. But most of the times, you can go on the street and shopping. Yes, do that selfish heart. Yeah. So me I tell you, man. Me I tell you, for real, this lady, you see, she writing. You have some people where to they really can't let go. They really cannot let go. All right. She go on to say, "Oh, what a fool I have been. I should have focused on enjoying my time." You see, I didn't even read out all of this, It's just that in the part of the nursing home, I start reading, I say, yes, this is a good topic to speak on because I know how it is. And I know the impact it have on a lot of people when they have to give up them thing and they have to move from one place to another place. And then even when they move into the homes, it's like it's still not comfortable for them because of the life. You have some of them will decide saying they're not going into the nursing home. They want to die in their house. I used to look after a couple, 90 and 95, and they said they're not going to no nursing home. They want to die in their house that they built. And there was nothing no one could do, or nothing no one could say. She have a son, they have a son and a daughter. And trust me, they have the talk, they have the choice, they have the money, they have everything. And I'm telling you, you could never get those people out of their house. They said they're gonna die in there. So it's a hard thing to do. I'm telling you, especially when you know the mindset and the mentality of these people and their belief. Connect with the life that they live and the life that they used to. It's not an easy road for them. They take it hard, and that even cause them to deteriorate faster or even break down faster. Or send them into depression and all of these things, and because they take these things very hard. So she went on to say, "Oh, what a fool I have been. I should have focused on enjoying my time here rather than constantly tinkering and laboring. Whose palace is the forbidden city? The empire thought it belonged to him, but today it belongs to the people and society. I really want to donate the things in my house, but I can't get it done. To deal with it has now become a problem. Very few youngsters will value what I have collected. It's all junk to them. You can just imagine fear collectibles got to be very expensive. And I'm telling you, these people have some weird taste and fetish, and they will choose these things as collectibles. And you don't look at it and say, oh, me no want that. But these things are very valuable to them. I can imagine what it will be like when my children and my grandchildren face these painstaking accumulated treasures. The clothes and the bedding will be thrown away. Dozens of precious photos will be destroyed. Books will be sold as scrap. The mahogany furniture is not practical and will be sold at a low price or given away. So I only pick a few favorite items. I only kept a set of pots and pans for kitchen supplies, a few books that are worth reading, a handful of teapots for tea. I took along my ID card, senior citizen certificate, health insurance card, household register, and of course a bank card. Enough. I bid farewell to my neighbors. I knelt down at the door and bowed 3 times. and gave this home back to the world. Yes, in life, you can only sleep in one bed, in one room, and one more of it is merely for watching and playing. Having lived a lifetime, people finally understand that we don't really need much. Don't be shackled by superfluous things to be happy. It is ridiculous to compete for prominence and fortune. Life is no more than one bed, one set of clothes, and one meal at a time. You may have 10 million of these items, but you can only use one at a time. For people over 50 years old, should we think carefully about how to spend the remainder of our journey on earth? Should we be teaching our children about values that matter? Let go of fantasies, baggage, accumulation of things that can be eaten, worn, or used every day. Be healthy and be happy. This one was well said, and this one, for me, honestly, reality. And these are the realities that we have to face, and we must face with realities. Trust me, take it slow, nice, and easy. And as I said, I didn't even read as far as to this. And thank you for this clip. I think it was Shelly who sent me this clip. I thank you so much. This one was worth talking about, and I find the both of them very interesting, and both of them come from her. I thank you, and big up yourself, and as I said, big up to Juba Ends and this script writer. I don't know who because there was no name, but I can say if you should hear this video, please don't strike me. I applaud you. God bless your soul, because this is a learning lesson for a lot of us. And I try to turn things around because me tell my kids them say no, value certain things, but you see certain things, forget about it. You understand me? Me tell them sometimes I say, better know if you need to have one suit of clothes on, have to wash and put on pound on back. I don't have too much on, have to choose this, I don't choose shoes, I don't choose it. Trust me, the amount of shoes and clothes I mean, try to cut them right down because guess what? I only have one pair of foot and one body and I can't put on the whole of them one time. I'm in a fussy. You understand me? We have to just live with life, man, and be happy and be at peace with ourselves and live with the things that, we are comfortable with. Enough for the life. And that money that we are taking and we are buy this and buy that and try to live the high, healthy, wealthy life. It doesn't make any sense. Share some of that with people who need it. You understand? People who's in dire need. Instead of we try to live the big dream. Yeah, all of us want to live a big dream. Yes, me did want to live a big dream, and that's why me come America. But we can tone it down and try to share, with each other, and make this better for each other. If we decide to. You know. Okay, I'm gonna close, but before I close, I have something on my mind, and it's weighing me down. And if I don't talk about this, I'm telling you, um, I'm very considerate, and I could be considered as being loyal and probably too good to be true. But um, at the same time, people have to understand that I have feelings, and you don't have to do or say things to please me. But this is being weighing down on me, and I'm not too pleased about it. I'm not too impressed, and I expect better. And when I say I expect better from my people. And I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this for the last time. You notice every time I come on my phone, I said my phone line is open. Anybody want, sometimes we might say something, I may say it wrong. Call me out on it. I'm not afraid. Because if I'm going to be here talking to you, I expect you to talk to me. If I did something wrong and I did say something wrong, please, you can call me and discuss it. I'm open for every and anything. It's not like I'm here trying to teach you and you can't teach me anything. No, we are here for each other. That's what we are here for. We're not here to you're not here to only to listen to me. And in if I made a mistake, you can say, oh, Queen Bee, you're wrong, or you did something wrong, or you say something wrong. Trust me, I am open, because that's the only way we're gonna be on a level playing field. And this is what I wanted for everybody. All of us, we have our right, we have our freedom. And me telling you all the while, my phone line is open. Feel free to call in. Feel free to have any discussion. Anything I say and do, I cannot be 100% right all the way. Say it. But the thing, mainly, that is weighing down on me, and I am kind of a, and when I say if I do something for somebody, or if I give somebody something, I'm not gonna be like, I do this or I do that or whatever, whatever, whatever. But this is what my program is for. So at times I'm gonna have this discussion. This is what my program is for. This is why I start this program. And this program I start to help, to give, right? And I'm gonna say it, and I'm not gonna say it, and it weigh me down more than even before, right? People, when I help you, I'm helping you from my own pocket. At least pick up the phone, call me. Nobody not seen you. Nobody don't know who. Right? Call me and say thank you. You imagine you help 4 people. Saturday, 9 people. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right? And it's only one person out of the 9 that call and say thank you. Before that, I do so much of them, and it's only one person out of that batch call and say thank you. There was people before, people 1, 2, 3 times, and not even one time you could call and say thank you. And trust me, it is turning me off in a way that you don't know. Nobody no know, no. Nobody no know who I call. I'm not even my kids or my husband in the house no know who me help and when me help. Them here right now, they only hear me on my life, and they know me help, but they don't know who. They don't know when me I go. They go send money, go give somebody, and you want to tell me that no one, only 2 people ever call in on this live and tell me thanks. Eh? And since me start, I mean, not even gonna talk about before me start my program, but since me start this program, the amount of people, and you still have some come, thank you. And I'm gonna say thank you again. But I think if you get help 1, 2, 3 times, there's other people who need help. At least come on, call, let them know that the program is working, people is getting help. And it weigh down on me. I mean, tell her, say, stress me out. I don't even call once while I like, I'm gonna talk to this person or talk to that person the way I always do it. Please, man. Come on, man. That's not what we're here for. Come and say thank you. Nobody know you. I'm not gonna call out your name. I'm not gonna say I do this for you or I do that for you. But at least say thank you. And I will never call out your name. I would never do that. But call and say thank you. Make other people, let other people that need help know that this is working. I mean, I'm feet no call. I mean, I'm beg nobody for feet no call for me. You understand me? I'm here and I'm being real and I'm being true and I'm being, me I go looking at the eyes. 9 people this weekend. 9. One and only one. One and only one person call and say thank you. Come on. Come on. It's a shame. And it cannot turn me off. And when we say cannot turn me off, it cannot turn me off. Call, man. Remember. Remember. I was there. I didn't know you. I didn't know nothing about any of you. And even when you call, I say call in, let me see if me get anybody can help. Me never get no help. But me still try for help. And look towards the better time to come. Look towards the better time to come and say yes. Me can get more and more and more and more. Support, encourage. Share my video. Sometimes you have to take the phone from the people them because some of the people them don't understand. Some of the people them don't understand how to really subscribe to the channel. And I'm telling you that because even here, I take their phone. When I ask them, I said, I have my channel. I introduce myself. I have my channel. Could you just come over, subscribe to my channel? That's the only support I'm asking you for now. Because I know when they come and they see what I'm doing and how I'm doing, and if they like my show and like my program, there will be more people who will give me support so I could give you more support. Come on, my people. It's a goddamn shame. And I'm not pleased. And me never really think about it like this before. Me tell us, me stress out to the point over it. From Tuesday or even today, I was there and I was like, I feel it to my heart. It's like my heart was breaking. And I say, imagine 9, 3 Saturdays, 3 Sunday, 3 Monday morning, and not even one. No, it was only one person calling Monday night and say thank you. This is not what we're here for. That's a New Jamaica said that's why they did it to Jesus. He healed 10 and only 9 said thanks. Yes, ma'am. Teresa said people must appreciate what someone do for them. That's very bad, Teresa. For real, may I tell you, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time and I never feel this way. It makes me feel so discouraged. I'm feeling so discouraged. It's like, there's people out there who want help. I want to send the help, go get them. But me, I say, no, they're not going to come and say thank you. They're not going to come and let other people know that this program is working for them and it could work for others who really need. And it's unfair. New Jamaica said you could bring them on the camera and show them house, and you do. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You know. Anne Marie said you are so helpful. God is going to bless you. Thank you, Anne Marie. I believe in the blessing of God, Anne Marie. I believe. Um, you are for all you have been doing. Thank you. Thank you. It's a shame. It's such a shame. One of you remember some help, you know. One of you remember say, I don't know, but at least if you come and you say, whatever it is that you want, I can help you, especially when it pertain to children, right? Me jump, and honestly, when I feel like I want to do this, and still have the opportunity to come and say thanks. Still have the opportunity to come and say thanks because me not say nothing to nobody until we not come and say thanks. Esther said, may the Lord continue to bless you, Queen Bee, that you can help other persons that's really appreciate you and what you do. Boy, Esther, this is such a turn off for me. I never feel so depressed, heartbroken, and hurt, because me, the fact that, me go over the limit, weekend gone. The fact that I went over the limit, nine, and only one God Almighty one, call and say thank you. Bless your soul, my dear, and thank God for you. And before that, the amount I did, and it was one somebody again from that batch, that call. And from I have this program, I could tell everyone, and I could bring out all the Western Union people and show the people. I mean, I'm going to show the people them name now. Say, yes, I am doing it. I am doing it. Only 2 people pick up the phone and call my phone. It's bad and it's sad. I don't need to change, mindset, mentality. And remember, I will not expose anyone. I will not. But you know what I will do? Don't ask me for no help. Don't look to me for no help. Because I'm not going to give nobody else no help. Until you get your help, let somebody else get their help. Okay? Let somebody know say it's working. It's not $1 million. It's not $1 million. But guess me what? The liquor. I have this one lady, and when I hear she talk Monday night, and she still go back on my phone and left a voice note. People like you not gonna suffer, me darling. People like you will never suffer because you come and you call in and you say thanks. And when you go up on my voice note and you leave such a message as to I never even ask you what you do with the money, and you were telling me everything that you do with that money and how that money came just in time. Andy. And when me say 9, and out of the 9, only one. One to the 8, one to the rest. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. Alright, so you know me, I don't know. I'm a straight up I go do. You see the people that me come say thanks, and them me I go help. Straight. They are the one that I am going to help. Andrea said true. And Marie, little is much when God is in it. Trust me, girl. I'll say another word. Anyway, I come to the end of another one, and I'm gonna ask all of you, please subscribe, share. Don't stop sharing my videos, and always remember to like my videos. Always remember to like my videos. If you notice, I am going up with subscribers, and as I say, I've been working, and I'm not gonna stop. And I think probably, I don't know, but I know I've been working on it, and cause I rather getting some help from this side. I mean, I'm gonna no help. Any help me get me, I go take it. I make you who deserve it. Or who me believes I deserve it. I'm grateful. Not one grateful man. You know? Anyway, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell that every time I send out a new video, you all will be notified. And I'm gonna say again, Esther, welcome Shelly, Stream Elements, Judah, and New Jamaican TV, Babette, Twin Afro. This person that I see, Judah Black, XX20 Fun. Hey, delete the message. Thank you, Judah, for that one. I saw it, but it slipped my mind was to sitting them. And New Jamaica TV. All of you all welcome, and it was nice being here. Allison, welcome again. Asmara, I don't know. I mean, butchering your name, please. I hope I'm doing a good job. Iris, Babette, Andrea, Shana, Nikisha, Joseph, the one, I think I say Anne-Marie Ishwin. If I pass over any of your name, please forgive me. Lord have mercy. I don't even know. And another thing, I am not coming on tomorrow. Please, I am not coming on tomorrow because I'm so tired. Chrissy, you welcome to my dear. I hope I didn't leave out anyone. It was nice being here with all of you, and have a blessed one. Tomorrow is a holiday in America. It's Thanksgiving. Boy, I mean, I lie on I wish me could spend the time with you because so plenty sit down and make we can eat and drink. When me ready, me drink one beer too, but I believe me I see it, You understand? Me drink, I will go one beer, man, and laugh and chat with my people, them and have fun. Me know if you have fun. Alright? Nobody go report me. Alright, my people. God bless you all. Have a good one. I don't know. I would love to really come tomorrow, but I'm not sure. If you don't see me, send out a notification, then no, me not coming because I'm really tired. Me want some rest. Alright, my people. So I think I'm gonna spend a holiday with my family, and then I'll be out Friday. I wish me could unpack it some food and send Kong Kong go. No boy, I'm not lying, no, for real. So God bless everyone, and thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of it. I think I might see you on Friday. All right. Be blessed, everyone. You know, say love and peace every time. You know.